right, Kenman here. What is this? What is this? Well, die project, marble die experiment, stage 4 fight. Had some exciting discoveries, disasters, a lot of stuff going on with this. If you haven't tuned into any of them, bing, you can check that one and get caught up. It did not look like this when we finished where we left off last. I made some decisions to just skip everything. The original one, the foam went up, the scales sunk to the bottom. Reason being, the way I've done this before with like a frisbee, it acts as a boat that floats on top of the foam. If the foam pushes up, it just kind of helps push it up. Well, the scales did not act like that. The foam pushed up and the scales sunk to the bottom, so we had to start over. I made another bed. We put it on that foam, and I made it much thinner so it wouldn't change as much. And then after the fact, I decided to take that thin bed, wrap it in saran wrap, and flip it over. That way, the foam that is now sitting on it, so it cannot sink into it. It's like here, so the foam's sitting on top of it, but it can't really move anywhere because I wrapped it in the saran wrap. Is this the way? I don't know. Welcome to the experiment that is Kenman's marble die. Here's video number 4 for it. We'll see how we do and hope for the best. Got this pan. Before we start, I am not sponsored by anyone. I purchase everything at retail price, and I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any thoughts, questions, please feel free to comment below. Okay, so here it is. The saran wrap over the top spoiled the whole thing to no longer look how it looked. I kind of tore around the edge of this, so we should be able to just peel this away. And you can see they've been sitting in this foam that is kind of melted, which worries me a little bit. I'm going to put them face down so we can't see, although I am going to guess that it's not going to be as dark as we would have liked. But that's why we're doing this experiment. We're learning. I could have done everything off camera and learned it all that way, but this way it's a little bit more fun. You get to kind of you get to see how it goes, and this is what art experimentation is. I showed some videos and some pics in the other one of some frisbees that I've done with this exact same technique with, and they turn out incredible. G10 might be a different story. It does look like the back of this one is a little more pink than it was when we started, so it did absorb into the back. I'm trying to not look at the front just to be a little more of a reveal in case it is kind of cool. You can see that little bit of pink there. All right, let's just flip it. Yep, almost nothing. Yeah, wow. So we are now 4 videos in with almost nothing to show for it except for disastrous occurrences of failure. All right, I'm going to get the water out of the way. So this looks like it's not going to be that long of a video today. I was kind of hoping maybe you'd be able to put them back together. And that is clearly shown. You know, we could go ahead and put this coeus back together if we wanted, but it's kind of going to look the same way it looked when we got it. These are no longer white. You may not be able to tell on this light, but I can see that the pink, there's a little bit of a peachish, pinkish color that's kind of taken a hold. I feel like we've gone back in time. Here we are, day 2. We have taken the Kubie coeus apart and we're ready to start over. Failure. See, I can't even speak right. failure is a part of life. You do things, you try things. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they do not. We'll take this Artisan Cutlery Arroyo. Extreme success. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love it. Turned out really good. Really nice knife. Really nice red mixed with the jade. Made this dark red. Very, very cool. This Watauga. I just finished the Watauga. Boom. Look at this. Right? That's a fantastic knife. That's a fantastic die. Turned out really good. Been enjoying the die project. Let's go ahead and go like this really fast. Oh my goodness, maybe I can't lift that. Holy cow, I'm gonna drop it. My arm was wrapped around the camera tripod. Okay. Here's where we're at. These are all the finished ones. Look at all the beautiful colors and rainbow. Yeah, it's been a little disappointing with this bad boy here. Boom. What do we got? What are we going to do now? Might have to try again, or we'll try like a resist, where you would actually put something down that would resist the die from hitting that spot, and then you would die over that, and then you would peel away like glue, like you put like Elmer's glue or something that would like fill in the cracks and make design, and then it would not allow the die to hit that spot. Although I have a feeling anything like that, when you heat it up, I don't know, I'm going to do some brainstorming. We're going to think about it and try to figure out what we're going to do with that Koyas. This die project has been really fun. Even though this one's supposed to be green and it turned out gray, it's fine. I chipped the Kubi. I can't open all the time. I got that little white sticking out right there, which is fine. You know, you have little errors, you have little hiccups, we have little problems. Oh boy, see, can't even hold knives today. I don't know, a little flustered, a little lost, a little disappointed. At least we could have gotten something a little more. This lighting, maybe if I pick one of these up, getting close. If you can even tell, there's a little bit, it is definitely not white anymore. So we've lost that pure white kind of shade that we'll never really get back. I can kind of see it's whiter here. It's a little more red right there. It was starting to. I feel like I'd have to find a way to get that to be able to sit in that position for several days in order to soak into here. It just doesn't soak in the same on the white G10 it's got all that white pigment in it. And so that white pigment is there, making it harder for other pigments to bind and kind of get in there, versus when you have something that's like the jade, you can still kind of see through it because it's more, the material has less pigment inside of it that is going to react with the dye that you put in there. So I feel like the jade's going to soak in more. It's going to absorb it more and kind of pull that color in. That's like you can see on this yellow. It kind of soaked all the way in really, really nicely, versus like on the white G10. Like I said, here you can see where it's kind of chipped and it's kind of wears on the side. There's my Vision, the Civivi FG. If you look along the edge right there, it's kind of wearing back to the white. I feel like the white does not soak it in the same. And since we've got this white here, I do want to still continue to try something. So I'm going to do some research, try to come up with maybe a resist technique or something. And we'll go on from here. But for now, we're going to take this Kubi Koyas. And this is the fourth video for it. And we have gotten nowhere. I'm going to stay positive and hope for the best. Which one should we do next? We're going to tear one of these down, get it ready for dye. Just got this Raven. Oh, my goodness. I think my hand is just tired today. I was having some issues with another one you'll see in that video, and I've been messing around with it, opening, and I think my hand is now shot because I've been putting so much pressure on it because it doesn't want to open because of a liner lock and soft scale issue. Don't want to get into that, hijacking my own video here. This Lago is ready to go. The Sencuts, the 2 QSPs. What colors do we want to see? Which one should I do next? Make a guess. Which one am I going to do next? Yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to bring this one back in just so we can look at it. And okay, I'm going to try something. Mr. Coleus deserves better. That's going to be it for today. Unfortunate. I apologize. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hopefully we'll be able to get something working and going out with this. If you do enjoy what you see, whether it's a failure or a success, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more of it. Helps me out and I really appreciate it. Stay sharp. We will see you soon.